Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. Today is January 1st. Yes, that's right. It's the first day of 2020. So just want to wish each and every one of you a happy new year at this point in time. Hopefully 2022 is a very good year for all of us here at Coach Craig Sports and you watching this video. But with that being said, this is the NBA DFS video for today, January 1st. And in this video, I'm going to be going over a recap of yesterday's picks, seeing how they turned out, talking about the injuries in play for tonight's slate, and then going over my picks on both FanDuel and DraftKings for tonight's slate as well. So without further ado, we'll go over a recap of yesterday's picks. We'll start off on the DraftKings side. At the point guard position, at Tyler Hero, $7,200. Looking for 36 points at him. Looking pretty good spot for a lot of these Miami Heat guys overall. He ended up with 35.5. I gave him a push since that's right in line with 36, so he's not a guy that killed you overall yesterday, but he was 5 for 17 shooting from the field. And then shooting guard had Jalen Green, $4,900. Looking for 24, 25 points out. He got to 22.75. He's a miss. Just a guy that just didn't quite get there yesterday, but probably not a guy that killed you completely overall. Then at small forward, we had Caleb Martin, $4,300. Looking for about 21, 22 points out. He got to 19.5, so he's a mess. Another guy that just didn't quite get there yesterday. Then at power forward, we had Obi Toppin. He was $3,900, looking for 19, 20 points out. Looking like a very good play. He ended up playing 27 minutes, but he only got to 14.75 points. Only was 1 for 4 shooting from the field. Guy that got a bunch of rebounds, but not much else yesterday, so just kind of unfortunate there. And then last but not least, at the center position, we went with Serge Ibaka. $3,200, looking for 16 points out. He got to 22.25, so he was a hit. So overall, not the best day on the DraftKings side. Then on the FanDuel side, we had Damian Lillard, $9,100. Looking for about 45, 46 points out. He got to 30.3. He was a miss. Played about 31, 32 minutes in this game, 5 for 15 shooting, and it did end up in a blowout, so he probably lost about 5 minutes towards the end of the game as well. Just not a good day for Damian Lillard against the Lakers. And then at shooting guard, we had Tyler Hero once again, $6,700, looking for 33, 34 points at him. He got to 32.7, so I did give him a push again since he was right up against that 33 mark. And then we had Jimmy Butler at $9,000. Looking for 45 points out. He got to 50.2, so he was a hit. Obi Toppin once again, $4,300. Looking for 21, 22 points out. He got to 13.9. He was a miss. Like I said on the DraftKings side, just didn't do a lot besides rebounding the ball yesterday. And then last but not least, we had Serge Ibaka once again, $4,000. Looking for 20 points out. Got to 22.4, so he was a hit as well. So a very, very mixed day overall. I had a couple lines that did break through in cash, but just not the best day overall. So hopefully we'll get back at it with the brand new year, starting the new year off right and having some very good luck today. But with that being said, we'll get moved over into the injuries and play for tonight's slate. So this first game is the 6:30 Eastern game, and this game is not on the main slate on either site. We got the Pelicans, who are without Zion Williamson, Jonas Valanciunas, Didi Lozani, Jose Alvarado, and then Brandon Ingram is questionable play. Josh Hart is probable at this point in time. They are both coming back from injuries. Then for the Bucks, they are without Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, and Semi Ojeleye. So obviously it looks like Chris Middleton is the newest one there. I believe he is dealing with a little bit of a personal matter. That's why he's not playing today. Then we move over to the main slate. We got the Spurs, who are without DeJounte Murray, Zach Collins, and Kayuk once again, so no changes there. For the Detroit Pistons, they're without Cade Cunningham, Jeremy Grant, Killian Hayes, Josh Jackson, Frank Jackson, Corey Joseph, Saban Lee, Trey Lyles, Rodney McGruder, Kelly Olynyk, and Isaiah Stewart. So not many changes here at this point in time. I guess Frank Jackson going on the COVID protocol list is a new one as well. Cassius Stanley they have projected in there. We'll see who ends up starting for the Pistons overall, but that is one of the 7 o'clock start games, so we'll have that news right away today. Then we move over to the Bulls, who were without Lonzo Ball, Tony Bradley, Alex Caruso, Ersan Ilyasova, Alfonso McKinney, Simonich, and Patrick Williams once again, so no changes there from yesterday. And then for the Washington Wizards, they were without Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant, Spencer Dinwiddie, Rui Hachimura, Montrezl Harrell, Aaron Holiday, Raul Neto, and now Brad Wanamaker joins that list as well. So obviously Brad Wanamaker is the new one there. We'll see what the starting lineup looks like since he was obviously in that starting lineup the last time out. And then we move down to the Clippers, who were without Nick Batum, Brandon Boston, Paul George, Isaiah Hartenstein, Kawhi Leonard, Preston, Jay Scrubb, Wright, and Zubac once again. So pretty much the same thing we were looking at yesterday. Serge Ibaka looking like a decent little play. Marcus Morris or Reggie Jackson should be in play as well. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they just have Joe Harris and Kyrie Irving out at this point in time, so they're pretty much as healthy as they're going to be for a little while. Moving down to the Denver Nuggets, obviously they had their last game postponed, but they are without Jeff Green, Marcus Howard, Bones Highland, Monty Morris, Jamal Murray, and Zeke Naji. And then Aaron Gordon and Austin Rivers are both listed as questionable. Kankar looking like he has a chance to play tonight. So hopefully they have enough guys to play because there could be some good value on that Denver Nuggets team tonight as well. Then for the Houston Rockets side, they were without DJ Augustine, Jarreau, Garrison Matthews, John Wall once again, and then Sengun is listed as questionable. I believe this is the third day that the Rockets have played in a row, so back to back to back, so maybe they end up resting a couple of these guys as well. We'll have to see how that looks overall on tonight's slate. Then for the Golden State Warriors, they are without Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, James Wiseman once again. Damian Lee is questionable to play. Then for the Utah Jazz, we have Azubuike out once again. Whiteside is questionable. Mike Conley should return today. He was just out yesterday because of rest. Eric Paschall and Joe Ingles both missed yesterday. We'll see if they end up playing tonight or not. But with that being said, that's a quick little rundown on all the injuries in play for tonight's slate. I will be posting injury updates, COVID news, and starting lineups throughout the day as well, so definitely be sure you're checking that out down in the comments, and especially as we get closer to lock. But with that being said, we'll move over to DraftKings and talk about my picks over there. So at the point guard position, we got Kobe White, $4,900, looking for 24, 25 points at him. He's been in that starting lineup and playing good minutes and actually starting to play rather well as of late. So got him projected for about 25, 26 points today myself. So looking like a solid value at that point guard position early on today. Then at shooting guard, I have Campazzo, who is $4,200, looking for 21 points at him, averaging about 17 on the season. Should be in that starting lineup once again with Monte Morris out, with Bones Highland out. He should be playing right around 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, just depending on the state of the game overall. But like I mentioned, you're looking for 21 points at him. I have him projected for about 22 points tonight. Then small forward, we're going down to Marcus Morris, $5,800, so his price actually did drop a little bit. Looking for 29 points at him, got him projected for 32 points tonight. He's one of the main scorers for this Clippers team overall. Then at power forward, we got his teammate Serge Ibaka, $3,300, looking for 16, 17 points at him. We seen him get over 20 last night. Should be in that starting lineup, playing center. I know he only got 18 minutes last night, so maybe they conserved him a little bit last night to use him a little bit more tonight. So we'll see if he gets 20 or more minutes tonight. Should definitely pay off for this price tag overall. Then last but not least, we got Daniel Gafford at the center position, $5,600, looking for 28 points at him, got him projected for 29 tonight. Still no Montrezl Harrell, should be playing over 30 minutes once again. And if you're into revenge narratives, he has a revenge game here against the Chicago Bulls, his former team as well. So it could be a good play for him overall, and he does offer a little bit of upside for more as we saw the last time out. But with that being said, if you go with these 5 players on the DraftKings side, you'll have $26,200 remaining, just over $8,700 per player. So you could pay up for a stud and then find some other values to pair along with them. You could try a little bit more balanced approach. That's definitely something that is viable on tonight's slate as well. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to FanDuel and talk about my picks over there. So we're going to start off at the point guard position with Reggie Jackson. Came back last night, played 31 minutes or so. So don't really have any concern about his minutes at this point in time. Looking for 30 points at him at that $6,000 price tag. Currently I have him projected for 29 points, but he does offer a little bit of upside for more as well. Then at the shooting guard position, we got Will Barton, $5,800, looking for 29 points at him, averaging about 30 on the season. I do have him projected for 30 points once again tonight. Small forward, we have Kyle Kuzma, $6,500, looking for 32, 33 points at him. He's been playing well at times as of late. There's no Spencer Dinwiddie once again, so that takes off a little bit of usage. Obviously, Bradley Beal returned, but Kyle Kuzma is going to be that second fiddle to Bradley Beal once again tonight, and I do have him currently projected for 33 points. We saw that massive upside that he did present the last time out, going for around 50 points as well. Then at power forward, we have Serge Ibaka once again, $4,000, looking for 20 points at him. Got him projected for about 20, 21 points in tonight's game. Like I mentioned on the FanDuel side, going to be out there playing that center position, going to be in that starting lineup more likely than not. Last night only played 18 minutes, should see a little bit more minutes tonight. Definitely has a little bit of upside for more, but he's a very, very safe play overall and a guy that's not going to cost you a bunch of money. And then last but not least, we have Daniel Gafford once again, $5,900, looking for 29, 30 points at him. I have him projected for 30 points on the FanDuel side since he does offer a little bit more block upside, which is a little bit more favorable on the FanDuel side as well. But once again, it's a little bit of a revenge game for him against the Chicago Bulls. Maybe he wants to show his former team that, hey, you guys probably should have kept me around. That is if you're into that type of thing. But looking like a solid play overall, definitely has a little bit upside for more as well. But with that being said, if you go with these 5 players on the FanDuel side, you have $31,800 remaining, just over $7,900 per player. So definitely an option of paying up for 2 studs on tonight's slate if that's something you want to do, and then find some other values to go along with them. Or you can take that little bit more balanced approach, which has worked out pretty well on the FanDuel side so far this season. But with that being said, these are my picks for both FanDuel and DraftKings for today, January 1st. As always, if you have any questions related to NBA DFS, be sure to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Also, be sure to let me know your favorite play on tonight's slate, whether it's on FanDuel or DraftKings. And then, as always, I'll be listing all the injury updates, COVID news, and starting lineups down in the comments below, as well as my updated core about 20 to 30 minutes prior to lock as well. So definitely be sure you're checking in there about 20 minutes before lock so you get all that updated news. But with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely would appreciate it. It helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports, which is one that's truly for you, the viewers. Helping you with your DFS, whether it's NBA or NFL, helping you with your fantasy football teams. And then with that being said, if you are a newer current subscriber yet to do so, also hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I post up a new video. Like I've been saying, I post up daily NBA DFS videos just like this. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And then last but not least, special little shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.